What's up? I was going to do one big long video and cover a bunch of this advice, but my mother went out of town for a couple days and she took the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these videos out tonight. I'm extremely bored and I can't go to sleep, so that's what the fuck I'm going to do. I'll link them together so that you can see them all. Pretend that they're one big video. Alright, if it makes you feel better. So let's get on to some advice. Ever since I turned 18, I've been worried about getting older. It seems like all my ambition is gone. I don't want to do anything, accomplish anything, or work. The thought of getting older has put me in a deep depression. For 4 months now, this is all that has been on my mind constantly. I just want it to go away. It feels like my depression goes deeper than just the thought of getting older. I could just shoot myself and I don't want to die. I just want to be happy like I was when I was 17. Have you ever felt like this? What do you think I should do? First of all, when it comes to the fear of aging, which I'm sure some of the older individuals in my audience will find it bizarre for somebody my age to be talking about the fear of aging, but it is constant for everyone. You have to accept your own mortality. You have to accept that you're going to die. That's the only way you can go through life without tricking yourself. Alright? You have to accept you're going to die. It's going to happen. But the good thing is everyone else is going to die too. That's what makes me feel good about it. Everyone else is going to die. So, it's just part of the human condition. And it's unfortunate, but it's just the way shit is. You're going to die. The way I think about aging is that every year you get older, you've survived. You're still alive. You've completed your primary objective, which is to not die. That's the secret of life, as George Carlin said. But he's dead now. See, everybody dies. So see it as a success. You know what I'm saying? Also, you're in a fucked up point in your life. You go from being, a kid to an adult overnight, but nothing's really changed in your brain. That's why it's so hard for people to make that transition, because it's like all of a sudden it's like you're an adult now, and you have these responsibilities, but nothing's changed in your mind. You're still the same person. You've just been told that you're different. And it's also unfortunate because you've been given all the responsibilities of an adult, job, rent, school, all this other shit that you have to do, but you're not really respected as an adult, and you don't really feel any different. And that's probably part of what's fucking you up. That fucks a lot of people up. And it's pretty shitty. You got yourself stuck. Part of your problem is high expectations. Life is generally pretty boring. Life is generally monotonous. You do the same thing every day. Sometimes good things happen. Most of the time bad things happen. And usually the bad things eclipse the good things. That's the way it is. That's just life. And you have to accept that. And that's true to everybody. Everybody's got some fucked up shit going on all the time. So you have to lower your expectations for life. I know that's kind of a fucked up thing to tell to somebody that's depressed. You're supposed to tell them, oh, put a smile, turn the frown upside down. But that's bullshit. That's psychobabble, stupid shit that doesn't work for anybody. You have to accept that life is just boring and monotonous. But you have to get what you want out of it. What do you want? Figure out what that is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like working, don't make that the focus of your life. A lot of people, everyone's like, oh, I need to make more money. I got to get a good job, make more money, more money, more money. Why? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, or is that what you think you want? If that's not what you want, just make enough money to live and move on to what you do want. I want to learn and read and discuss and debate. That's what I want to do. So I will do all I need to do to be in that position, that I can do that. That's all I want. I don't want a big boat or a big house. So I do what I have to do to live, and then I can do what I want to do in the spare time. That's the way you have to see it. And you don't have to live up to anybody else's expectations. That's not your job. So figure out what you like to do and organize your life around that. You know, you can be whatever the fuck you want. All right? You're not required to do anything. You know, if you don't want to do anything, don't do anything. Again, this sounds like shitty advice that I'm giving you, but that's just the way it is, man. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. You know, if you like smoking pot, get a job so you got enough money to smoke pot, hang out with your friends, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You like working on cars, get some shitty cars, get enough money to live and buy some shitty cars, work on them. You know? It doesn't always have to be about jobs and money and shit like that. Life is short, but life is also very long while you're living it. You have plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. You're in no rush. Alright, let's move on to the next question. This one's fairly long, so I'll probably have to stop. You know what, this is too long to answer. I'll go to a different one. I'll get back to this. Alright. I have a stuttering problem that can still act up and has shaped my antisocial psychology. I have landed a position of government welfare because of my unrelated Asperger's syndrome. The weekly money from I'm sorry, I don't know how the fuck that is pronounced. The weekly money from this disability is $238 when I turn 18. Kind of sucks, but so does working for the quarter of your life, right? If I did university, I could maybe get passing grades in programming and every other course needed to work in game development and maybe enjoy it and live in semi-luxury until working at $60,000 a year. I can't imagine enjoying any other jobs. The other option is to stay like this and sometimes do seasonal fruit and vegetable picking. There's a lot of work available here, and I see it as a dignified job that requires no credentials. I don't know, man. I think you've got it pretty much figured out. Everyone is antisocial to a degree. All right? Don't worry about your stuttering problem, okay? Other people got way worse fucking problems than you, trust me. You just have to find them. All right? You have to look into these people and figure out what their issues is. See, that's my issue. What their issues are, all right? Everyone has a fucking problem. No matter what kind of mask they put on, they have a fucking issue. Usually a huge one. So don't worry about your antisocial tendencies because everyone has them. You know, and everybody. I refuse. You know, everyone. All right. I don't know how much clearer I can put that, but you seem to have your shit figured out. If you can do the game development, all that stuff, do it. You know, $60,000 a year. I wouldn't call that semi-luxury. I guess in comparison with, you know, being poor, but that's middle class. I mean, if you can do it, do it, man. I mean, you seem to have it figured out. You're just worried about being antisocial, but you shouldn't be because everybody is. Everybody is. So I'm going to end this here and get on to some other questions in a minute.